Hi, I'm Dr. Lisa. Welcome to the channel, first of all. And if you're new, I'm happy to have you here. And if you're a frequent flyer, awesome. So how to exit an abusive relationship. I'll be pretty pragmatic on this one. If you listen to the other videos, you know I can talk. I'm a New Yorker. You know, I just get some coffee and I can talk. However, this is something that I write a lot of books about abuse and about healing abuse and identifying gaslighting and patterns in behavior that don't work for you. And getting out of an abusive relationship, there's, a long line of maybe just the emotional abuse, and then there's the real scary, physically violent threat of your life kind of abuse relationship, and if there's children involved. And then there's so much here. Okay, this is what I know. If you know you're in an abusive relationship and you know it, ask right now, am I in an abusive relationship? Here's what you do. You don't tell the abuser. Note to self. You go get help first. A trusted, perhaps licensed professional, certainly a family member. I don't really know what happened behind the scenes with Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise. Not that I'm a friend of the Hollywood stars or anything, but I do remember her father helping her get out of that relationship in such a way that, there could have been something there. I don't know anything about their relationship, or I don't even know them, but you can get a sense of abuse when someone has to run for their life and want to move, silently out. It's kind of like you have to be like a stealth bomber and an investigator. And if that's not you, you enlist help. A trusted professional, a trusted family member. Maybe not even use your computer or your phone. Drive to the people's places, and have conversations with them privately and sacredly and secretly and confidentially, and get a plan going. And this is a real extreme example. Get a plan going and get somebody who can manage the plan and everybody on board with it. And then you press the button and you go and you just follow all of that. Now that's just pragmatics. If you're in the abusive situation and you're the one being abused, you're not going to have that pragmatic mind. You're going to have more of a trauma bond and trauma, post-traumatic stress disorder, and stress in general. And if there's kids involved and you're thinking about money and where you're going to live and clothes and school and who's going to know, and you kind of still love the person, but you hate them and you don't want to see something bad happen to them. All those things are normal, but you got to take care of you first, and you got to take care of you first, and especially if there's kids, because you're modeling to them what to do and what not to do. This is not an easy situation, whether there's that type of abuse that I'm basing this example on, or a continual criticism that just wears down your self-worth, that just, the kind that puts weight on you every single day. And then you're actually doing it to yourself, and the person who is abusing you and commenting about your body and your weight and saying not so nice things, or, it takes its toll. And sickness, illness, dis-ease is a real thing, and death here. And if there's kids involved, what is that doing to them? So you get the point, you're in the situation. Really make a plan, a pragmatic plan, involve other people, involve confidentiality and privacy, involve a private investigator if you have to. Money isn't an excuse for not saving your life or putting your life first, or your children or putting them first. It is a matter of true importance and true modeling about what we want to see in this world. Get out, get real. Get raw, ask for help. You did nothing wrong. And sometimes I don't actually believe that every person who is the abuser is, a sick, terrible, mean, awful, bad, horrible person. We could all turn sick, mean, bad, horrible, and awful. And there are sick, mean, terrible, bad, and awful people. If you fell in love with that person, they probably weren't awful. And if you fell in love with that person, you probably are not awful. What's awful is if you stay. So once you plan and get out, continue for at least the next 6 months to a year on a plan of action that restores your well-being, restores your self-esteem. I have some books, Creating After Abuse, Radically Alive Beyond Abuse, classes, coursework, if it's not me, find someone or something that you relate to that can contribute to you. And if you have children, provide that for them. There are resources available. All you have to do is make the choice to care for you. And this is me caring for you. There is no good reason to stay in an abusive relationship. There's only justifications. If you want to comment about this, please do. If you like this, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get notified for more videos, and I'd be happy to hear from you. If you're making that courageous choice for you, I celebrate you. And specifically, if nobody has told you that they love you today, I do. Now go be great.